Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Dexter Morgan's shock return for the second time in Dexter. Resurrection in 2025 has stunned and delighted fans after his bloody death in 2021 reboot, New Blood. Michael C. Hall, who has played the serial-killing blood spatter analyst since the show's 2006 debut, made the announcement at San Diego Comic-Con last week and would only reveal that it's very cold when asked how Dexter could possibly return from the dead. Hall, 53, will also voice the inner Dexter on prequel Original Sin, which sees Patrick Gibson play Dexter as he graduates from college and transitions to a serial killer while starting his blood spatter career at Miami Metro. Dexter's serial-killing journey, following the code of his beloved father Harry, James Remar, has seen him take down countless fearsome murderers, including his own biological brother the ice truck killer and the brain surgeon who inflicted devastating injuries on his adopted sister Deb, Jennifer Carpenter. He also slayed the notorious Trinity Killer, who had been murdering undetected for decades, but it was later revealed the murderer had one-upped him at the last moment, killing Dexter's wife Rita, Julie Benz, hours before his death. As Dexter's dark passenger prepares to reawaken after being shot by his own son Harrison, Jack Alcott, DailyMail.com looks back at his most memorable murders. Mike Donovan. Dexter's first on-screen kill in the pilot episode is a choir conductor who is revealed to be a pedophile and a serial killer who has murdered at least 3 young boys. Dexter is seen hunting Mike Donovan, Jim Abel, at a choir performance before kidnapping him in his car and making him drive to a secluded location. Using a wire around his neck, Dexter drags him into a shed and makes him look at the bodies of his 3 victims, which he has dug up. Dexter, showing his dark passenger, shouts, "Open your eyes and look at what you did. Open your eyes, or I'll cut your eyelids off your face." As a sobbing Donovan says, "I couldn't help myself," Dexter responds, "Trust me, I definitely understand. See, I can't help myself either. But children? I could never do that. Not like you. Never, ever, kids." A sobbing Donovan asks why, to which Dexter responds, "I have standards," before sliding a needle into his neck. Showing Dexter's kill room and ritual for the first time, a naked Donovan is seen strapped to a table in a plastic-lined room while Dexter cuts his cheek and collects a drop of blood to preserve on a slide as a trophy. He tells Donovan, "Soon you'll be wrapped into a few neatly wrapped hefties and my own small corner of the world will be a neater, happier place, a better place." Dexter murders Donovan by using a hand saw on his neck. Brian Moser, the ice truck killer. Season 1 supervillain is none other than Dexter's biological brother, Brian Moser, Christian Camargo, known as the ice truck killer. Dexter is mesmerized by a prostitute chopped up into pieces and completely drained of blood and later correctly speculates the killer uses a refrigerated truck to transport the victims. As the kill count mounts, the murderer begins communicating with Dexter, leaving doll parts in his home, throwing a severed head at his car and recreating his old childhood photos with body parts. Working as a prosthetist under the name Rudy Cooper, Brian meets and connects with Dexter's sister Deb, Jennifer Carpenter, and the pair quickly spark up a romance while she unknowingly investigates his murders. Rudy is desperate to get close to Dexter and even kills his biological father to do so. Police uncover the killer is an amputee devotee, with Batista questioning Rudy about possible suspects. Rudy later stabs Batista but leaves his blood on the officer's shirt after a headbutt. Dexter suspects Rudy after seeing him with a bloodied lip and tests his blood against the sample on the shirt, which is a match. Meanwhile, Rudy is insinuating to Deb that he will propose, coaxing her out of the station for a night on yacht, despite Dexter's warnings. Rudy proposes, but reveals he is the killer and strangles Deb into unconsciousness. Following Rudy's clues, Dexter goes back to his childhood home and remembers his brother Biney, who was also found at the bloody crime scene where their mother was killed but was deemed too damaged to be adopted. Brian asks for Dext.